you saw the AEW edition, and it's now time for the WWE edition. It seems like there's a new love and passion for tag team wrestling. Not a lot, not like TNA and AEW, but there is some there. These are the WWE matches that must happen this year. Tag team edition number 8. Sami Zayn, Otis, and Akira Tozawa versus Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. Now, I'm saying this simply by the fact that I do believe that one, Chad Gable is going to re-sign with the WWE, and 2, he's going to turn officially on his 2 proteges, and the Creed brothers are going to turn and join him. And this is going to be a fantastic match. I think it's time people can really find out just how good Akira Tozawa is. It's insane that he hasn't really been given much to do ever since 205 Live was done, but he's done some comedy stuff here and there. But this is going to be a fun little team with him, Otis, and Sami Zayn. And Chad and the Creed brothers are something that just works. Number 7, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. If you saw Raw this past Monday, you know that Isla and Alba caused Shayna and Zoe the tag team championships. And yes, they did end up beating up on Team Black Girl Magic, but they really got to get this beef out of the way. Isla and Alba have been sitting on the sidelines for far too long, and it's time for them to get used. Zoe and Shayna have, I think that they've become an official team at this point, respectively taking out Ronda Rousey and Trish Stratus. So let's see what's up next for them. But Isla and Alba, it's their time to shine. They need a push. They need to be on top, showing what they can do. Number 6, DIY versus A-Town Down Under. I think this match is a foregone conclusion after we saw what happened on SmackDown. DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano are 2 of Triple H's favorite guys, and it looks like A-Town Down Under are finally getting some love. They are the current WWE Tag Team Champions, so they will be defending against DIY, who have earned themselves a title shot, and I'm looking for DIY to take gold in the end, and then the inevitable split between A-Town Down Under. Number 5, Natalya and Sonya Deville versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Again, coming off of Raw this past Monday, Sonya has been trying to talk to and coach up Shayna and Zoe, and they've just declined her left and right. And you saw what happened with them losing the tag team title match. And Natalya, after losing to Kiana James, said something must change, and Sonya Deville was right there. Sonya and Natalya are not only former partners, I think they were champions together. I know Shayna and Sonya were champions together. Like, everybody's been champions with somebody, and there's a lot of history between all of these women. Zoe's kind of the odd woman out just because she's the new girl on the block per se, but Natalya, Sonya, and Shayna have some history together, and this should be a really good match with 4 women who are excellent professional wrestlers. Number 4, the Creed brothers versus Otis and Sami Zayn. Like I said before earlier, I do think the Creeds are going to end up joining Chad and really boosting him up, and maybe he's helping them to win tag team gold. But Otis and Sami is where the team is going to officially be at, and it's going to be fun. This is just another cog in the machine of the Chad Gable Intercontinental Championship story, and we've seen what the Creed brothers can do. They just lost to AOP recently, and we're just waiting to get them back in line, waiting to push them once again. But first things first, they've got to deal with Otis and Sami Zayn. Number 3, the Awesome Truth versus AOP. Yeah, AOP is finally getting a push. Karrion Kross and his group are finally getting a push, and if you're gonna get a push, you've got to face the current World Tag Team Championships. That will be the team of Awesome Truth, The Miz, and R-Truth. They are great together. They are enjoying a healthy run as tag team champions, and it'll be a good contrast in styles. It'll be the first time in a long time I think the Awesome Truth their reigns will feel like it's in danger. You know what I mean? And AOP, as long as they continue on the path that they're on, could be the ones to finally topple the Awesome Truth. Number 2, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Liv Morgan versus Damian Priest, Dirty Dom, and Rhea Ripley. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. This is just me doing some fantasy booking. The Judgment Day are going for a split. They're going to split up, and it's all going to be due to Liv Morgan. So it's like, who goes where, well, I think Finn and JD are going to end up together, and Dom's going to go with his mommy. So where does Priest go fit in? He's going to go with Rhea and Dom. That's where he thinks the power is at. He's the world champion right now. But this is intriguing. This is such a good storyline. It's been so much fun. And the inevitable split could really continue all the way up until WrestleMania. But this 6-man team is definitely going to happen. And you can even throw in Finn and JD versus Dirty Dom and Damian Priest match as well. There's just so much you can do here. But it's going to start with the 6-man tag match number 1. The Bloodline versus the New Bloodline. Look, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Roman Reigns is coming back as a super babyface. Now, not only is he coming back as a super babyface, he's going to try to apologize and show the error of his ways and atone for his sins and go and get his cousins, Jimmy and Jay. Jimmy may fall in line. Jay might be harder to convince, and even though he will be hard to convince, I do think they will end up teaming together to go up against the new bloodline of Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. There's going to be somebody else added, trust me on that one. But that's the first step, because this will lead to a War Games match. But it's going to be really, really fun seeing these 6 men really go at it. Just the blood, the family, the history, the story. It's going to be very, very, very good. And with the wise man there, who's probably going to end up going with the tribal chief, the story will pick up even more. And this is just the first step of this really, really good storyline. But that's the tag matches that WWE has to do this year. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and come and look at the next video, the singles matches that they have to do this year. Peace.